mix of the behind the scenes of the buy-a-click system, and things have really heated up. It has been, it's Monday and it's the biggest day. It's been nuts. We didn't have deal of the day. It worked in our favor because you'll see over on my stat sheet here that we actually achieved a 7% conversion on the front end. Now, again, this is probably because we had a few latecomers. And when I say latecomers, I mean super affiliates who were sending massive amount of heat. And hence, it has lifted up our front end conversion, which is good. We've had a slight dip on the bump from that. And it's steady going really with OTO1, even though that's the lowest that we've had through the duration of the launch. That is an incredible conversion rate. We've held steady on OTO2 and held pretty steady on OTO3. This is remarkable because, of course, last 3 days, the 197, the unlimited, has been the one that we've sold the most volume in, which is insanely good. We did 261 units today. You can see that that was better than day one. And it will be very interesting to see how we go on the last day. With scarcity has been added to the sales page. We have a countdown on there, and I'll show you that shortly. But it looks like we're well and truly on track for over 1,500 front-end sales. And we're well and truly on track for, we might get over 3,000 total units. 4, 8, 16. Maybe we might, I say we'll probably definitely get to 2,500 units. And I'll say over the next couple of weeks, we'll probably definitely get to over 3,000 units. So it's been a huge success. We've actually we've also crossed over $100,000 in revenue on this launch on day 6. So I knew that we were on track to do that, which I did mention the other day to you all, and we definitely have. Now, here we go. Check this out. Now, so you know, there's many ways that you can set your contest. How I like to set the contest is on the number of buyers for a specific product. Now, I know that this looks like it's just the offer, but it's not. It's just the front end sales only. It doesn't calculate the bump or any of the OTOs, because our end goal and the reason why we're doing this launch is so that Frank can have more subscribers, more people coming into his business that he can look after and take them through his $5 Friday, which he does, which is pretty exciting. He has an incredible business model that is stellar and it's solid as anything. And also he's a man that tends to give a lot. So I kind of like that. I'm aligned with him there. All right. So we have the man himself, the traffic genius. This is Frank Andres 2.0, or maybe Frank Andres is Jeff Amon 2.0. But anyway, these are some incredible numbers, and that is because Jeff's business is traffic, and he's a traffic specialist. He has a product called I think it's called Click Engine. It's got flames and a V8 engine. I know because I've promoted that product before, and I know him well and have known him for about 3 years, I would say, maybe going on 4. Max is doing incredibly well. So, he is smashing it, let's face it. Mac Mills, same. Michael Cheney has lost a bit of steam there and is falling back. Jono Armstrong is going forward like a rocket and about to take over Michael, which will be pretty good. Jason Wise. Yes, so most people don't know who he is. I am in contact with him via email. And we've got Kevin Fahey here. We've got John Dave, Trevor Carr. We had a few people like Trevor Carr and also Tommy who had a bit of a flurry. And as you can see, we have a top 30 leaderboard here and some decent numbers, and everything is looking great. Right, let me get the sales letter up for you. Here we are. Scarcity has been added to the sales letter, and I'm keeping it pretty simple, and I'll keep a close eye on it because I don't want to overkill this, overkill it, overcook it, or overdo it. Really is not what my aim is here. So I have the countdown on here, and that's the only place. And I've got the creative team popping that on the exit pop-up for me as well. And so I'm going to leave it like this. I'll keep an eye on the stats. If I feel like I need to make an adjustment, I can do things like change the color to orange, change the color to red. I can change this to red. I could also add that down the page as I scroll. Purposely, I've left these as they are. I could put ends today, and I may very well do that actually. I'm of two minds. I like to steady as you go with the scarcity. Don't want to scare off buyers too much, have them running for the hills. So yeah, there is a bit of a strategy there. I'm very cautious. Yes, and we'll have the countdown added here and our launch ends today added there, which is really important. All right, so I look forward to wrapping this up with you tomorrow on the behind the scenes of the buyer click system launch that has achieved 100K in sales, 100K in revenue, which is not, has an EPC over $6, has an average order value over $50, has attracted affiliates in their droves, and yeah, really is performing insanely well over the 7 days of the launch. Right, see you tomorrow. Or in a few minutes if you're watching this and it's a recording.